Welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. You know, sometimes in life you realize that the world has gone absolutely crazy. And also you notice that people are very unbalanced in their approach to anything. And then you realize even deeper that there are so many people in such a bad place that all they ever know, their only comfort zone, is to attack or to mock and ridicule or to find issue or darkness, or this is the slippery slope with so-called conspiracy theorists. This is the truther movement, and this is people in general now slipping into a darker and more sinister cesspit, and it's really sad. And I'm going to give you a great example of how this happens on a daily basis, especially to me. I'm not one to moan about things which when I switch off here I don't even think about it again, but it's good to share it with you so you can see what's going on. So out of goodness, out of love, you would think, and this is what I've been teaching for many years, you would think that the reward of that would be appreciation, love, kindness, and all the positivity that would come with it when you give from your heart. Well, that's not always the case at all, and that's not always true, and there is a line that we can cross from helping others and going too far, and I'm going to give you a great example. So I brought out a book called Diary of an Accidental Psychic, and I brought this book out, let's have a look when it came out, 2013. So in 2013, I this little book I brought out, and because many people that watch this channel say to me, you know, I struggle to read, and I say I totally understand, because I struggle to read as well. Although I'd love to read properly, but I do struggle sometimes. So I don't want to call it what the mainstream brainwashing calls it, but yeah, I struggle to read sometimes, okay? So I thought, wouldn't it be nice to create, one day, it was hard enough to create this, to create an audiobook. And of course, myself speaking, I can't read properly. So for me to read this on an audiobook would be practically impossible for me. It's like, it would take forever. I'd be like, oh, I said that wrong. What? So it wouldn't work. So what would be the next best thing? Get a professional. So over the 6 months that I looked for somebody and listened to the voices, there was one particular man that I thought, what a lovely voice. And I asked about the man, lovely man. I thought, you know what? I'm going to go with this. Now, I'd saved up thousands to be able to create this, because it's not that easy to create an audiobook, even though you might think it, you know, if you do it, especially when I was doing it back then. So I created an audiobook, okay, the first one. And then business was going fine. I thought, you know, because this isn't like, okay, I'm going to do it to make money, because you don't make much money on audiobooks. That's the truth, you don't. So I was doing it to try and help people, you know, because they could then listen to it while they're cleaning, in their car, and it's just a gentle, lovely thing. I thought so. So I finally found the gentleman to do it, and so we agreed on a price. Then it started, and it took over a course of months to do. And then when it was finally out, I put it out onto my website, and it's there till this day. Anyway, the other couple of 3 months ago, I was just feeling that way, that I want to give a little bit more. So I said to everybody, there's a special thing coming out, something special's coming on YouTube. And I arranged for somebody, a technical person, to create the audio version to go onto YouTube, but for free. So I did it because I wanted to give. I said, I want everybody to hear the stories that happened to me that you could relate to and move on and strengthen yourself. Because in this book, it's got healing with the elements. It's got many, many different things in, steps of awakening and things like that. Just a lovely book. So I put it out there, and that I think it did about 5,000 or 6,000 views, because I've been shadow banned. So all my videos are just hundreds now, not tens or 20,000 or 100,000 like it used to be. So I've been shadow banned because love and light is attacked now, because evil is in truth in control of everything that's going on. AI, politicians, but you know all of this anyway. Corporations, it's all parasitical energy now. So they're attacking good people coming out with truth and awakening and healing and strengthening and inner peace and all of the things that the darkness doesn't want you to feel or go down or look for or anything like that. They just want you to be sick and ill and addicted to porn and black screen crap and 2-second videos. Okay, so I put it out there, and I got excited, and I thought, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to get my second book, which is 3 times thicker than this, called Seeing the Invisible. Again, with incredible stories that help you strengthen in your journey. Except this time I said, instead of putting the full audio book on, let's just split it into chapters. So a beautiful story every few days, and then we'll put the whole book on. So here am I today, having deleted for the first time not only this audiobook, but deleted all the chapters that went out. And do you know why I did that? Because I realized that there is a big majority of people who are ungrateful. Now, when I sell this book, I have never had a single complaint in the sense of the audiobook. When they bought it, they've loved it. When I sell Seeing the Invisible audiobook, never a complaint, they love it. And yet, when I go out of my way and give this book from my heart freely, remember all these people who bought it, okay? They ain't complaining. They ain't saying, hey, hang on a minute, I bought your book. No, they were actually loving and happy that I actually got messages saying, what a kind gesture. And I'm saying, thank you. But what happened thereafter was I had a massive amount, even up till 3 days ago, of the most dark, disgusting, awful, judgmental, opinionating, just disgusting messages from so-called people who have watched my channel. And did you actually ever hear anything that I said? Is there anything at all that you took upon the years that I've tried to share love and healing and non-judgment and seeing the good within everything? And no, obviously not. So the amount of negative messages that came in, let me tell you something, okay? From you people who said the nasty things, just bear in mind that there could be a man who spent his life talking and really being proud of being an audio speaker that saw your messages, your disgusting, evil, nasty, judgmental messages of a beautiful man doing a beautiful job, them messages were cutting. They were evil. They were nasty. You're evil. You're pure evil. You're pure evil and you don't know it. So I couldn't cope with it anymore. I couldn't cope with all of these sick messages of people who are really losing the plot, lost the plot completely. So I said to one of the guys who worked for me, I said, we need to take them down because this is just awful. And I can't keep up to the nasty messages. I just couldn't believe what's going on. There's paedophiles in this world. There's people who kill people every day. There's murderers. There's abusers. There's porn everywhere. There's people who abuse all the time. There's the pharmaceutical companies that are killing people daily. There's politicians who just do the most disgusting things in the world. Health organizations, all of the Bill Gates and all of these nasty people who do nothing but cause harm. And you focus on one single loving man who's narrated a book for me, audiobook, and you've said the most horrible, demonic, dark, nasty things. I'm in shock. I can't believe how low humanity has got. Now, I'm not speaking about you guys who appreciate it and who said thank you. I'm talking about the cesspit of people who are so lost that all they can do is say nasty things. And if you're listening to this and you're one of those nasty people who said anything derogatory or negative, get yourself off this channel. Don't ever come back. I don't want you here. I don't want you in my home. If you've not learned anything, then you'll never learn anything. So go, just go. So I've took it off now, and I won't be putting anything free back up on there at all. That's it now. I've learnt my lesson and it's done. And for those who appreciate it, and I think there is something in this as well, every time of my life that I have saved up for something, I realise that there's an investment of energy that's gone in there. And that investment of energy is kind of like a measuring stick, a kind of, set of scales that made me realise that because I put my effort and time and love into trying to create the energy to be able to afford something, whether it was a course, whether it was going to see shamans or whatever I did, or buy crystals, that investment is pure gold. The reason why is because you look at whatever you've done as an investment, as something that's worthwhile. But let me tell you, when you get something free of charge, there is a percentage of human beings who care nothing about it. They don't care whether it was free. They're selfish. They're egoistic. They believe that that the world should give them what they want. There's many of these people about. Hang on about, what about me? What about me? What about you, mate? What about you? Yeah, you deserve nothing, mate. You go out and get it, work for it, then you deserve it because you put your time and effort into it. There's so many out there who look upon this world as they're just angry at everything and that they deserve everything and they should get it for nothing. And this is the people I speak to. This is about you. You need to go and you need to get a life. You need to get away from here. To stop sending these nasty messages. Go away. Just be gone with you. Be gone. This time, this age needs to get rid of these negative people. And I make this video for them. Be gone. Just go. And it's better that way. Because then we have fresh, loving, kind people who appreciate all that we do. But still, the point being is it's made me realise that when you invest, when you work hard at something to get something, there is definitely an investment there and that you appreciate it more. You really do. You really do. I'm going to make sure this works. I'm going to make sure I get everything out of this because I've worked for it. So it's really made me realise that giving freely isn't always going to be a positive. And this is a great lesson for all you guys. A great lesson. Something to think about. So I just wanted to make this video to let you know because a lot of people saying that it's gone and a lot of people was listening to it. A lot of people got a good, I'm glad you got something good from it and that's great. So there you go. That's the message today. I'm going to crack on with work now and do some lovely work on some rings, some crystals, and in a short while the girls are going to bring me up all the names of everybody who bought a Moldavite, Tektite and Herkimer Diamond trio. So anybody who bought one of these in this past week, when I did the video prior, I'm going to get all your names and put it into a basket as soon as they've come, and I'm going to pull one name out, hopefully by the end of the day. And yeah, you might be the winner of 1 year's supply of awakening sticks with Moldavite dust. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about anything else. That's it now. But I will make another video in a few minutes and put that up. But for all you guys who wondered where they've all gone, now you know. And that's my truth. I just can't handle and deal with all the negative energy. It was a case of, okay, take the comments down, leave them up. Actually, it ain't going to make any difference because they're going to attack anywhere they can. And it's just not worth it anymore. Have a great day. Love you all. And I hope you appreciated the length of time that book was up free of charge. And I know a lot of you did. And that is what counts for sure. Take care. Bye for now.